Alright, I just got dropped off here at Jack's Canyon Trailhead. I'm really excited about today. I'm doing a route I've been thinking about for a couple years. So my plan is to start here at Jack's Canyon Trailhead and use Jack's Canyon Trail to get to my approach of Lee Mountain. I'm using Jack's Canyon Trail to go in about a mile, and then I'm climbing a slope I've scoped out to climb Lee Mountain. Once I summit Lee Mountain, I want to traverse across to the saddle that connects Lee Mountain to Munds Mountain. Climb Munds Mountain, traverse across the top of Munds, and descend into Damafino Canyon. It's very steep, it's a quick, fast descent, and that takes me to Schnebly Road, which I'll take to the parking lot and hopefully get picked back up. Should be about 20 plus miles today with around 3,500 feet of elevation gain. It's gonna be a very mountainous terrain hike today. I'm gonna call this the Eastern Mountain Route. Seemed like it rained quite a bit last night, but the ground's not too wet and it's a nice cool morning. It feels like it's about 65. It's absolutely perfect. Just taking a nice morning stroll on Jack's Canyon Trail, and almost a mile in, the views open up and that south-facing wall of Lee Mountain with the morning light on it is just stunning. This mountain is so underrated. I can't wait to get up there. Well, the sun just rose about 15 minutes ago. It's a beautiful trail. I've never done it before. Never been back behind Lee Mountain, but Lee Mountain's right behind me now. I think I'm gonna go off trail here and just start heading toward the mountain. I won't be on a trail the rest of the hike. As soon as I got off trail, I'm in the catclaw. This is like a catclaw grove. How? It's amazing how fast your morale can drop. As soon as I got off trail, I am just in so much catclaw. All this green is catclaw. Besides the trees, obviously. I'm just getting so caught up in these catclaw. This is just the worst. This is, ow! God, this is the worst thing ever. Oh my God. Well, I didn't anticipate that happening. I'm out of the catclaw now, and looks like I don't have to deal with too much brush the rest of the way. So that was the bushwhacking for the day. Hope you enjoyed. I didn't. Making my way up Lee Mountain pretty quick. I just have one push to go and I'll be on the summit. And I've entered this last stretch where there's a lot of basalt rock. A very volcanic looking mountain on this side. Well, I'm almost on top of Lee Mountain, just before the summit. I just have to climb this little cliff band. All right, just about to hit the summit of Lee Mountain. Walking across this cliffside here. It just drops off behind me about 1,500 feet. So cool. Made it to the top of Lee. The views are incredible off the south face cliffside. And now I'm gonna hit the true summit of Lee as I make my way toward the saddle, where I will climb down and then over and up to Munds. All right, you can see Munds Mountain over there, and I made it to the saddle. Well, I was gonna take this little ridge across, but it cliffs out, so I think I can get down this and make my way down so I can climb back up Munds Mountain. Munds Mountain's right behind me, and this is the saddle. Down here is Bryant Canyon. You can climb down from here if you wanted, and it takes you out by Broken Arrow and Chicken Point, where the famous white line is. Just gonna climb down this. It's very steep. I know it goes though, I've done it before. I'm basically on the saddle, looking down into Bryant Canyon. It's beautiful as the sun comes out, but I think this is the worst part of the route today, because there's a lot of bushwhacking and it's very steep and everything's crumbly. I think once I get on top of Munds Mountain, I don't have to deal with too much bush the rest of the day. This mountain's massive. It takes up the whole eastern skyline of Sedona. I'm on the mountain and I just need to walk across this mountain. I have about 3.5 miles to go, and then I'll climb down into Sedona Canyon. I didn't mention earlier, there was a fire on top of Munds Mountain about a month ago, and I'm curious to see what it did over here. You can see the damage it did. This is absolutely one of my favorite views of Sedona. You really can't beat it. This ridge on Munds Mountain, it's incredible. But this is my favorite spot I discovered when I was a lot younger, probably 12 years ago, and this is still my favorite spot. This exact spot is the best view of Sedona. From that, standing on that little rock right there. And just right there, I'm gonna descend in between those two cliff sides right there into Sedona Canyon, into that burnt section. Let's go, before it gets any later. There's a lot of dark, looming clouds all around me, so I'm glad I made it this far without it raining on me, and I'll probably be out of here before it rains. It's probably only gonna take me an hour. I'm gonna try to get down in about an hour. All right, well, this steep chute is my way down up the mountain. It's so steep. I'm gonna be very careful. There was a fire up here, like I said, and the fire did come down into the canyon a little bit this way, so I'm gonna be very careful. But this is the steep little notch that I use to get up and down from Munns. And this is just a rock bowling alley. I need to be very careful. I'm trying to zigzag so I don't knock any rocks loose to fall right on top of me. All right, I made it back down into the saddle of Damafino Canyon, and you can see Temple of Diana. A great mountain, very fun climb. It's been cloudy and there's been storms around me all day, but it's not like monsoon weather. It kind of feels like fall's blowing in today. I made it out of Damafino Canyon and I'm on Schnebly Road now. I just have to take this about a mile and a half to the parking lot where hopefully my ride's waiting. Well, there it is for you. Wrapped in a tight little package. Jack's Canyon to Schnebly Hill parking lot via the mountain route, Lee and Munns Mountain.